I have a pretty useful project in mind, which is gonna be file organizer. .py. There we go. What this gonna do is, if you run it, it's gonna take every file type and gonna put it in their own separate folders. Like for MP4, there's gonna be a separate folder. For MP3, there's gonna be a separate folder. For any kind of file type, there's gonna be a separate folder. So for that, first let's import OS, or rather let's first do from OS import um list dir. Yeah, let's start from that. We can just import more as we need, because there's no point in importing all of them. Alright, now let's see. Let's first create a list that's gonna list all the file. Actually, because before that we're gonna need to take the path from the user. So let's do path is equal to input. We need to make it a raw string, which is gonna be r, then the input. So yeah, we got enter the directory you want to organize. Now we're gonna have to create a list that actually holds all the file in the directory. So for that we're gonna have to do is uh, files. Yeah, let's name that. Then list dir, or actually os dot list dir. Do I not have to use it? I don't, because I already because I already only imported the single one. So files equal to list dir. There we go. Now let's print it just to check. Alright, here we got the file where I save all my videos. Let's copy the path and let's paste it here, and yeah, there we go. It's storing all the files. Alright, so now that we have gotten all the files, now we gotta make the folders for each of them. So for file in files, yeah, well, come on, the typos. For file in files, we only want the file type, so that will be file type equal to let's see, um file dot split. We're gonna split it from the dot. Yeah, now we only want the file type, so we're going to -1. Let's check it out by printing file. Wait, file type. Alright, there we go. It's listing all the file. Now we are gonna have to join it, so full underscore path. Yeah, that should be a meaningful enough time. os dot path dot join. That is gonna be the path that we have given here, here, and the file type, which is, well, file type. There we go. Now what if I do this? Print full path, and there we go. We are getting the full path. Now, now we're gonna have to check if the folder already exists or not. So for that we're gonna do if os.path.exist, then we're gonna do full path. Actually, we're gonna do if not os.path. If it does not exist, then what we're gonna do is os.mkdir, then with full path. Else we're gonna do nothing. So let's check that out. Let's check that out here. This is the file I've been working on. It's the listing of all of the videos. And let me just copy the file path, then paste it, and hopefully it will work. Um, let's see. There we go. There we go. All of the file type have been made. Let me just delete it for now because we're gonna check at the end. Alright, now that we have all the file made and it's all good. Let's actually make this into a function. dir. Yeah, let's change it to that. dire. Let's do that. That should be good because this is basically the path. This is not actually the file for file in dir. And here we are gonna call it make dirs, call it with files. There we go. Let's test it once again. We're gonna do this and hopefully, yeah, we got it. We got it, bros. We got it. Alright, so now we are just gonna have to move all the files in the directories, which should be simple enough. Now let's see. We are gonna have to use the move. For that, let's import another module, which is actually from shuttle import move. Yeah, that should do. Alright, let's first create a variable called source file, which is just quest.path.join, and we are gonna join the path and the file. Okay, there we go. And the destination directory, destination underscore directory, and this is gonna be oth.path.join. This is gonna be the path, and the file directory's name is just gonna be the file type, which is file.split. Then we're gonna take the last part of the name. So yeah, just what we did here, the same thing. File.split and this and that. Alright, there we go. We got the both source and the destination. Now we're just gonna have to move it. Then move source file to destination directory. This should complete it. Let me try it. I hope I actually accidentally don't break my computer. Okay, let me just recheck it to make sure there is nothing going wrong here.
A few moments later.
Alright, this looks fine. Should I just run it? Okay, let me run it. Man, this fear is real. Let me just run it, paste it, and let's hope for the best. And yo, alright, my file, my PC didn't get broken, and it's working. Yes, sometimes there is gonna be the ini type because sometimes there is a hidden desktop.ini program file, so there might be this, but you can just delete it later. There is no problem. But see, got sorted. The XCF, the PNG, the MP4 all got sorted. Now there's one more thing I want to check, is that if there is another MP4 file, then is it gonna create a new folder, or is it gonna just put it in this one? How I've made it, it should put it in this one, so let me just check it. Alright, here we got a JPG file, we got a channel logo as a PNG, and a MP4. This JPG should create a new folder. This PNG should just go into the PNG. You already can see this, it doesn't exist, and this MP4 should go into this MP4 folder. So let me go run it again. Let me copy the directory. Alright, there we go. Alright, it should be done. Yes, there we go. The XCF still in the XCF, the JPG got its own folder, the MP4 got into the MP4 folder, and the PNG got added to the PNG folder. It's working perfectly as expected. Alright, now you can see there is a lot of clutter in here. This is like the editing stuff, as I call it. Now I want to clear all of this. I don't want all the clutter, so I'm just gonna copy it, go to VS Code, run the file, paste it, and in seconds all of it is organized. Yeah, there was this ini, so that's that. This music that contains all the MP4. See, SVG contains SVG, PNG contains PNG, music contains music, MP4 contains MP4, JPG contains JPG. The ini contains nothing because there's no initializer. The ICO is the ICO file type, and there we go. The file is complete. It's really useful, and yeah, the file is complete. It works perfectly. Well, and here is the code. You can make changes as you like, and yeah, it's complete. And yeah, it's complete. It's working nicely. It's gonna be very useful to sort all the files. So, well, so that's all. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed the video or got to learn something new, please consider subscribing and liking. And if you think your friend might enjoy it, so give it a share too. And I'll meet you in the next one. See ya.